What do you think of Nagby's goal? And now he's scored in 2 of 3 games. Really could have been 3 of 3 without that save last week. What does that say about just kind of the attitude and way he's playing right now?
Thought he was a difference in the game. Obviously set up both goals, scored the first, and kind of set up the second. You know, and interestingly enough, both of those goals came central. You know, and a big part of what we were looking to do today was create width through the wingers and outside backs. But we knew also in creating width that we'd find some pockets and space in front of their back four, because Parker and Watson, when you get in there, they look to drop off. And we wanted to at times find those gaps, but you only find that when you initially create width. And I thought Vitas, Alves, and Espria in particular were real difference makers in this game in creating width, because Vancouver played essentially 3 holding mids, flattened out, very similar to KC. You know, so I knew that would happen. Obviously, when someone comes up with a blueprint to beat a team, then people clone it, and that's what they did. And the best way to counter that is to show it doesn't work.
Diego Valeri obviously went off with the injury. What do you know about that, and how serious do you think it is at this point?
Yeah, I just grabbed him. I haven't talked to the trainer yet, but he said he felt a little pinch in his hip flexor. So we'll see. We'll evaluate it, and you know, obviously let you know next week. You know, in some ways, with Adi in, we can become predictable. If you choke out Adi, you know, our service into him and deny that, then some of our attack sputters. I think we showed now that we can make those adjustments and not be quite as predictable. And if we need to get more width, Espria can bring that. If we want to get more penetration, Maddox, you know, can bring that to the table. It's a nice bonus, you know, the timing of these things. You know, immediately you think, okay, Maddox is in, he's playing against his former team, and you knew he'd be up for it. You know, you knew he'd be hungry, and I think those things are nice bonuses. But you know, we don't just start a guy in a game just because we're playing their former team. But it kind of worked out that way, and we knew he'd be up for it and motivated. And you know, again, I thought it was a great goal that he scored. You know, when you concede to go 2-1, a lot of teams crumble, and so for me that shows our mental toughness. It also shows that we shouldn't have a lull. Whereas some teams, you know, they don't have that you know, ability to kind of control games like we have. They don't have that you know, mental toughness or dominant personality quite as much. We do, and I would say our lulls come through casualness more than they come through lack of quality. And so we have to look at that. But in saying that, you know, you can nitpick every game, but that's definitely something we have to look at.